So would you say that Barbie is an icon of America?
I would definitely think that people, when they think of Barbie, would think of the all-American girl, clean, fresh-faced, cheerleading, uh, beautiful figure. It just is the personification, I think, of what people think of, particularly in the American movies and everything that associates with the American teen growing up in the US. So, as far as I'm concerned, yes, I think so.
Hmm. Okay, in terms of body proportions, there's been a lot of controversy over the years about kind of Barbie's unrealistic body proportions. So, would you agree with this criticism that it's kind of unrealistic for teenage girls in particular, and it's a bad message? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think so. I think to begin with, Barbie, certainly when I was growing up, Barbie didn't have such extreme proportions. She was probably more like your average person.
Hmm.
But as time's gone on, she has got a larger bust, her waist has got thinner, and her hips are just not in proportion. So I think it's totally unrealistic to have a doll of that shape. Girls are brought up from an early age playing with them. They're obviously going to aspire to have this curvaceous shape, which is not something that is healthy, and it just goes to feed the media frenzy of what supposedly is the perfect shape. When you think of celebrities like Katie Price, who ended up having operations, numerous operations,
Hmm.
so that she looked like this doll-like figure, and she seemed to think that that was the epitome of what good-looking was, and a lot of people follow her and her life, and when she got married to Peter Andre, it carried on when she had this sort of pumpkin type coach, and I know it was sort of a cross between Cinderella and Barbie, and it was just totally ridiculous. But then again, it's something that people look at and
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that might be worth following or
Hmm.
copying.
Okay. And also, I remember you telling me you had a few experiences with Barbie as a child. So would you mind kind of elaborating on that at all?
No, no, that's fine. When I was growing up, I didn't have many dolls. I always wanted dolls, but I seem to remember that my mum wouldn't buy me a Barbie because she probably was being fairly politically correct
Hmm.
and believed that Barbie wasn't a particularly healthy doll to be playing with because, like I said earlier, the proportions weren't as extreme as they are now, but it still didn't seem to be um, a figure that was as very lifelike, and I think she saw it as being very American, and I don't think she particularly wanted me playing with a toy that was like that. So I used to go around to my friends' houses, and sad as it was, I'd always want to play with dolls because they had Barbies and wonderful wardrobes, and that was something I wanted to do.